Hey everybody, it's Betsy with Let's See Tarot. I just posted a pretty long video from Spirit about what we can do as individuals to help heal ourselves and tip the balance and the energy towards love. And I that reading is long, but I don't know, there was just so many bits and like tidbits of messages from Spirit that may help you. So this video, let's do maybe a lighter um, shorter video for you all. Again, my name is Betsy with Let's See Tarot, and I am a fairly new channel. Please hit the like button if you like what you hear. Subscribe. I'd love to have you be a part of this community. I would like to do a love reading. Let's do a love reading for the person on your mind. What's going on and what's... Okay, so that card flipped out. What's going on with the person? What's to come? That's the question, is what's to come in this relationship that you're in? Let's see. Okay, Spirit. What's to come in this relationship for the collective? What do they need to know? This could be for if you're not in a relationship, what's to come, or if you're in a relationship, what's to come. Let's see what happens. Let's see what comes out, okay? Okay, so what was this? Temperance. So this is patience and healing. Learning the lessons, and once you do heal, it alchemizes. It becomes a part of you. You integrate that lesson and it becomes a part of you. That's what's coming out with this card. So maybe you just went through something, or, you know, with your partner, or it could be that the person coming into your life brings balance and patience, you know, or they're being brought because you've done the work. So that's Temperance. The Moon. So this is about, you know, secrets being revealed, inner child work. Yeah, this seems to be, you know, I said it in the last video, this looks like the Queen of Cups to me, drowning in her sorrows. So maybe you've come out of this energy. Maybe you've healed that inner child. You've loved her with the Queen of Cups. Ten of Cups. So this is this is like emotional abundance. This is happiness, joy, blessings. It's the 10. So it's a completion. It's, you know, this relationship that you're in, or the person that's coming, I believe has done the work, has healed. They're patient and healed. This is a healing card. This is healing the inner child. And then the 10 of Cups. So it's like, as we do that, as we work through our traumas and we become who we were meant to be without all of the you know, the traumas that happened to us in our past, because we've healed from that, you are you know, you live in this energy, you know, because when you become a partnership with somebody that has done the same thing, it's so beautiful, because you're with each other because you love each other, and you don't need anything from each other other than just being with each other. Does that make sense? You know, when you haven't done the healing work, you know, typically those relationships that you're in, those are just lessons to get you to where you need to be so that you can experience this, so that you're able to experience this kind of love and receive it and not run from it. So this is a person that you're either with or is coming your way that exhibits this energy. Five of Swords. This can be self-sabotaging behavior. You know, he's kind of like, ugh, you know, he's in his mind. You know, I think, you know, because we've all gone through certain situations in our past, you know, this could be where, you know, I don't know yet. I can't see what's happening. It feels like this is where this is going. You know, so be careful with your thoughts. You know, not everybody is the same. This person that you're with or that's coming your way isn't the same as the rest. Okay? So it's easy to get into our minds and think, well, wait a minute, this person's going to deceive me, or I better leave before they leave me. You know, you've healed that part of you because you've manifested somebody else that's done the same. So this kind of thought process, you don't have to cater to that. Trust and know your own discernment, and don't go into any sabotaging behavior, because this looks very real to me. It feels real. It feels beautiful. It feels like a spiritual connection, you know, with the moon and the Temperance here and the Ten of Cups. And it seems like it's reciprocal, you know, that you both have done the work. Maybe you both have gone through similar situations, and now that you've removed yourself, you've done your healing, and now you're coming together, you know, and it isn't too good to be true. Yeah. You know, it's easy to get into this energy because if you've experienced it enough in the past, you're going to assume that it's going to be the same. It's not. It's not the same. This is not the same. Eight of Wands, this is communication. I'm feeling open communication. This could be your goals and dreams coming into fruition. You know, those wands are in the air and they're going to land. You know, so I hear this is an open communication. You know, this person likes communicating, you know, and, you know, maybe they want the same dreams and goals that you want too, and you're able to do it together. This is fast movement coming in too. And this Eight of Wands, it looks so magical to me because look at how it's all coming together in the light that's coming in. So it's like you're coming together and you're able to work on those goals and dreams together with open communication. Seven of Pentacles, investing time and energy for the long term. You know, this is somebody that is going to invest in you. And be careful because he's going to take it slow. He or she, you know, you're taking it slow. It doesn't mean that it's not growing underneath, you know. Take it slow. This is a long-term investment that you're in. Okay, so it's almost like Spirit's trying to temper, with the Temperance, temper your thought process. You know, like, you deserve this. Not everybody is the same. This energy that you are going to be receiving or are receiving is truth. It's truthful. It's honest. You can trust it. You know, maybe you've been in enough situations where, you know, it has made you maybe a little bit guarded or a lot guarded. I'm hearing, let your guard down. It's okay. Under the Temperance, we have the Ace of Pentacles. Yes, you know, when there's patience and understanding and balance, you know, underneath that is the Ace of Pentacles. This is like an opportunity. This is a gift from Spirit. You know, you've done the work. Here you go. And I think you worked through it with Spirit. You know, you alchemized. You're magical. This is, to me, the Temperance is right up there, you know, with the healing of the Star card. It's the same, if not more, because you're understanding, you know, the earthly realm, and you're understanding the spiritual realm, and you're able to combine the two and alchemize what you want in this life. And what that does is it brings patience and balance to you. because you know, like you know, like you know, you know. And so this is on its way to you. This is a good opportunity with this person. The Seven of Wands, you know, with that moon energy, and you know, you've it's like, I've created all this peace. I'm not just gonna let anybody into it. So it's like you're in this protective mode of yourself because you've done so much healing. Look at, she's just in her bubble. You know, this is boundaries. You've set boundaries with yourself and others. So with that coming in under the moon, it's like this is your deep inner child healing. And I think this person has done the same. I feel like maybe you've mirrored each other and you've met each other already, or it's coming. And you were magnetized to each other because you did the work. And you're going to be able to relate to each other. You know, this person may have the same worries, you know, and if you know that, you can work with that. You can openly communicate. You can let them know, I am here for the long run. You know, I'm not going anywhere. Under the Ten of Cups, we have the Five of Pentacles. This is where you came from. You know, that was all the other relationships, there was lack, insecurities, feeling left out in the cold, abandoned. You know, you've healed the abandonment issues within you, and so has this other person. And it's like when you do that, you are able to receive the Ten of Cups because it's comfortable at that point, because you know you deserve it, because you love yourself enough to know that you deserve it. You both are in that situation. And underneath the Five of Swords is the Ten of Swords. You know, she's walking away from anything that hurt her in her past. She's been through betrayal, whether this is male or female. This isn't gender specific. It's energy, feminine and masculine. So you've been through some betrayal, and maybe this other person has too. And so you're just trying to, you know, navigate this new relationship or the one that's coming. You know, this is a 10, so it's complete. It starts over with the Ace of Swords, which is a new beginning, a new inspiration. It's like a new way of thinking, important conversations. You know, hey, I've gone through a lot, and I've gotten to the point where this is what I want and need with the Seven of Wands. You know, you're able to put that out there. Open communication, always, you know, open communication, honest communication. Underneath that, Eight of Wands is Page of Swords. This is more communication, messages coming in. You may have met this person online, or you're going to meet them online. You know, this is a curious energy. This is like studying energy. You know, you're going to be learning about each other. This is an exciting energy right here. I feel excited looking at this because it's like new beginnings. And you know, oh my gosh, you like the same things I do, and you want the same things I do, and that's exciting. You know, first kiss again, that's coming through. Yeah, maybe you've been through a really bad breakup or multiple. That person has, you felt betrayed enough to where it messed with your mind. But you got yourself out of that. And so you don't have to carry that insecurity or that thought process into this new relationship, because this person can be trusted. And under the Seven of Pentacles is the Ace of Wands. This is initiating energy, a brand new beginning, you know, and that comes in under the Seven of Pentacles, which is that long-term, you know, like this is a beginning of something long-term, and that's going to have growth. It's a long-term investment. Yeah. Oh, this feels beautiful. So the Two of Wands is underneath. This is about making a choice. You have the Ace of Wands here. And so this is, I have spark of an idea. This is a new beginning, initiating energy. And then, okay, so what are we doing with this energy with the Two of Wands? Are we ready to take it to the next level and leave that other wand behind and go out and put myself out there? This is the choice. And you both are going to need to make it. And I think you both are on the same page. And then you also have another two. The Two of Pentacles is weighing your options, trying to find your balance. Maybe you're really busy. Maybe this person is too. But it's finding that equal balance and making a choice to find time for each other. And then Justice. This is what's fair and just. This is what you deserve. Yeah, she's holding the scales of justice and the sword of truth. You know, this could be, you know, very much, this feels like an important connection. Yeah, you both have gone through karmic lessons, and it's like you deserve each other. The High Priestess. It feels like a soul connection, you know, like maybe there's just like an understanding, a deep knowing, you know, like it's safe. It's not going to feel like this Five of Cups. It's not. You've walked, or I'm sorry, this is the Eight of Cups. You've walked away from everything that hasn't served you, and so has this other person. I'm sorry. So it's like you got yourself out of the Five of Pentacles energy. You walked away. And because of that, you know, now you're going to experience what it feels like to have the Ten of Cups. And with this column, the Five of Swords and the Ten of Swords, you have the Ten of Wands. You know, you're releasing the burdens of the past. And then with this communication column, it's like the Three of Cups is coming together, celebratory. You know, this is an important connection. This is like a friendship developing into such a loving connection. You know, I think this person is your Ten of Cups. What you've always wanted. Oh, this person's your Emperor. He's the father of the tarot. This is Aries energy, you know, a leader. You know, this is the divine masculine. Like this is your counterpart. They're coming. They're already on their way, or they're already here. But this is the Emperor that's riding this chariot. The chariot moves when you have a strong foundation. So if you are taking your time, like this says, you have a strong foundation, and this Emperor will come for you. Yeah. You both have done some healing with the Four of Swords. This is a new beginning, the Fool. You know, she's ready to take that leap, ready to take the risk. I have everything I need. I've healed enough to know what feels good and what doesn't. And this is somebody that's going to reciprocate that energy. It's going to have open communication. There's going to be love and honor and trust. You know, and because you've learned how to build boundaries and take care of yourself and love yourself, you know, and this person does too. This is a couple. This is you guys that are able to build something that is going to last for a very long time. It's your Ten of Cups. That's exciting. Ten of Cups. I say go for it. And don't get caught up in your mind or the past. Let it be in the past. You've healed enough to know that you have discernment, and you have your truth and honesty, and so does this other person. And it's like you guys have gone through enough to know that you're just with each other because you want to be, not because you need anything from each other. And that's probably what you both experienced in the past. Just, you know, somebody taking and not seeing what your value was. This person will and definitely will. I love it. Good luck.